Hey guys, how's it going? So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about Terry Booth on how many shares he actually owns of Aurora. I'm surprised nobody ever talks about this, but I will be, I've decided to make a video about it. I've actually known for like at least a month now, but today I decided to make a video on it simply because I believe that if you own this amount of shares, you're doing everything in your power to prevent the company from failing. But we'll see what happens in the future through Aurora. But right now, I mean, from my research alone, I think Aurora is doing pretty decently in Canada. Um, and they have a lot of potential once the Europe becomes legal, which I think will happen within 5 years. I think within the next 5 years, Germany and a bunch of European companies will be recreationally legal. But again, this is only my opinion, and I don't know if for sure if that will happen. But before I begin, before I talk about anything, I believe that, I just want to let you know that Aurora vape pens are back on the Ontario store. The THC Sativa blend, 28.95 is back, and then the San Rafael Tangerine Dream is back for 34.95. I'm surprised that the Aurora 510 thread cartridges don't sell out. They've been there for a while, and it's the same thing on the BC store. They don't seem to do very well. The vape pens do very well, but the TEC cartridges don't do that well for Aurora. I'm kind of shocked about that, but maybe people want convenience and they don't want to just buy a thread cartridge. That's probably the reason why. But yeah, so just wanted to point that out. Anyways, moving forward, this website is called marketscreener.com. Business leaders, Terry Booth. So if you wanted to go here and do your own research, marketscreener.com. So Terry Booth, age 55, public assets of 29 million USD. So he is rich, obviously, and most of his money is in Aurora. So he owns 11.5 million shares of Aurora, which is valued at $28.8 million. And then he also owns some stock from Quantum Capital Corporation, investment bank and broker service, 3 million shares, 2.66%, $219,000 worth of stock. So this is obviously a penny stock. But as you can see, Terry Booth owns 11.5 million shares, and he has a value of $28 million. And if Aurora goes up to $10, he would have, $228 million worth of stock. Of course, Terry Booth is going to do whatever he can to prevent the company from, getting destroyed. So if I own 11.5 million shares of Aurora, I would work my ass off to, make the company great. At least that's what I would do. So I don't know, maybe he just doesn't care, but I think he cares. I think he's trying his hardest to prevent the company from going bankrupt, to make the company good. He may have made some mistakes in the past with some of his decisions, but he also made the right one. He said that he was very pumped up for the edible market, and he said that Aurora is ready for the edible market, and the edible market came by, and it's doing very well. And because Aurora was so ready, they were able to capitalize on basically a monopoly, and the only competitor they have is Oxley. The other licensed producers seem to be lacking in supply, like Tilray and Canopy are like the only other two competitors, and they don't seem to have very much supply on the market for the edible market. So basically, Aurora has monopoly on the market, and the only other competitor they have is Oxley. So those two companies are raking in the monies for basically edible products, which are selling very well at the moment. So Aurora today, kind of sucked. Just traded sideways today. Didn't really do too much. I also want to tell you guys that there's still a possibility. Nothing's 100% in this world, and there's still a possibility that shorts could take it back down to $2. Canopy could come out and have horrible earnings, and it could crash the entire industry, or Canopy can come out with decent earnings and it could rally the stock. I think Aurora's next earnings is going to be pretty decent. I will be making a video over the weekend regarding Aurora's earnings, so look forward to that. Right now the market is closed. Aurora is on the US side, it's up a penny. Like I said, rich people control this market. The volume today is kind of weak, but like, just think about it, right? Just like 76 million shares get traded a day. I highly doubt retail investors are moving this kind of volume, and it's the market makers and institutional investors and possibly billionaires are the ones that are really moving this volume, and retail investors have like 1,000 shares or 10,000 shares or 50,000 shares, or some of them maybe have 100,000 shares, but in general, that still doesn't add up to millions and millions and millions of shares traded a day. So yeah, it kind of sucks, but that's the reality of it. Canopy is down 1 cent after hours. Not too much to say about that. Kron is down 2 pennies after hours. Afria is not doing too much. Tilray had a nice day today, but it's down 4 cents. Hexo had capital raise of 20 million USD today, and the stock sank because of that. Every time a company raises money, stocks kind of sink, but it did have a small little rally after it crashed, but it kind of faded. Oxley today just kind of traded sideways. Like I said, I think Oxley could be a $1 stock in the future. Maybe possibly higher, who knows, we'll see. But I think when they announce earnings probably not even in the springtime, I think like in probably like February. So I think Oxley is going to announce earnings in February, and I don't know, I'm not 100% sure if it's going to include December, but I think the revenue is going to jump dramatically. I think the revenue is going to jump to $10 million because they were selling edible products in the December time frame, and that could generate a lot of revenue because they were shipping a lot of products Canada wide. So I think Oxley is going to do pretty decently in the December quarter, but that's my opinion, and I don't know for sure if that's going to be the scenario. The market today was green, and I don't have too much to comment, but market seems to be grinding its way up. AMD, I can't believe AMD is at almost 51 USD. Apple is pretty crazy itself. Apple is $318. Tesla had a little, I should have pulled this up before, but Tesla is not, it's kind of just trading sideways, but I still believe that I think earnings could pop Tesla stock to the upside. I think shorts are doing whatever they can right now to try to bring down the stock, but I think shorts are gonna get squeezed again, and we're gonna see 600 USD when Tesla reports earnings, but I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe shorts will win for the earnings. Disney today was down 79 cents. Disney seems to be trading sideways for a while here, but I think that Disney is, when they announce earnings, it's going to pop to the upside, but I don't know when earnings are for Disney. I think it's coming up very soon. February 3rd and February 7th of 2020. I think when Disney announce earnings, it's going to be good, but again, that's my opinion. Liberal Health Science down a penny. Canopy is down 4 cents after hours. Acreage today had a nice little rally. I kind of sold out of my acreage position today because I was thinking that Aurora could crash, and I wanted some cash just in case Aurora crash, so I can scale in more for Aurora, because I still believe in Aurora. I believe that Aurora can make me a huge return on investment. Maybe I'm just getting a little bit too greedy here, and maybe I should think about taking take off a little bit of position. So just to make sure that just to protect myself from a downward spiral for Aurora, which could be a possibility in the future after earnings, but who knows? We'll see. True Eve today didn't do too much. Madman was down 3 cents after when the market closed. The lower Madman goes, the more opportunity. I think there's just some profit taking because Madman rallied quite a bit in the past 5 days. They rallied 33%, and the people who bought it near these prices are probably taking some profit. Harvest Health had a nice day today. Kira Leaf trading sideways. I don't think anybody wants to pump Kira Leaf at these prices. GTI is just trading sideways today. Slang Worldwide is trading sideways today, and Vero Health today, Vero seems to be grinding its way up slowly. If you bought Vero at 111, you would have been up 51%. Wow, that is an impressive number. Bitcoin today is not doing too much. Bitcoin is $8,880, trading sideways, and Hive blockchain technology is 12 cents. I think Hive is stuck in this range simply because there's so many retail investors in it that no rich person wants to pump this stock up to let the retail investors make a profit. That's what I think. It's probably my fault for putting it on my channel consistently, giving speculators to load up on shares, so rich people are not gonna pop the stock simply because of there's too many retail investors in it, and they don't want to give the retail investors some money. But again, that's my opinion. I don't know for sure because Bitcoin is rallying, yet Hive is just kind of stuck between 11 to 12 cents. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. Give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.